I can't believe we're at this post. Oh my gosh, this is such a vulnerable blog post for me. It's okay. Hello, welcome back. Hello. Oh my goodness, I do have my braid to the side just so you can see, but I still have all my hair because you can't see it if it's like this. Wow, I just don't even know if I want to get the background for this post. I don't dive too deeply into the background much in the post, but you think I would have. But I wrote this post because for a long time I have had body image issues, like the majority of women, like the majority of people, I would say. And we could talk about where that all came from, like in 3rd grade getting called fat by a kid in elementary school, or coming down from generations of people who had their own body image issues that were being passed on, or being in athletics and, you know, knowing that like you have to be fit, and when you look fit, you're not usually are fit, and people notice size differences. Or we could talk about the portion of my life I lived in Utah where I did feel like there was higher expectations set on appearance than some of the other places I've lived. But I've struggled with that. I've struggled with body image issues for years, and that's obviously led to some eating problems. Definitely, luckily, haven't ever gone to a point where it's been as bad as I know it can get, but it was impacting my life and my mental health. Not good. So I know that a lot of people struggle with this, and I'm grateful that social media has people out there who are trying to point out that you look good no matter what. But I think we still have a long way to go, not even in how we approach that, just because I feel like we're still so focused on image when we're talking about not being focused on image. Layers. Okay, this vlog was posted January 14th, 2022. Vlog title, I ate 4 slices of pizza. Note, as you read this post, I encourage you not to focus on any quantities mentioned, but focus on the message given. If the mention of the above food quantities may prohibit your ability to receive the message, please do not read this article. Don't watch this video. Literally, there's nothing enticing about it. It's not that cool. If it has any risks to like affecting you negatively, I have other videos, or other people have other videos that are way more entertaining. You don't need to be here. Okay. For those who feel like they'll be okay, moving on. I remember one time I went to an event and they gave us free pizza, but they only allowed 1 slice. This ensured everyone would get to have some. As my husband and I walked back home in the dimming skylight, I said, I'm glad they only let us have 1 slice. I always take too much and end up sick. He agreed with me. What can I say? We both like pizza, and sometimes our will isn't against having more. But in that moment, I decided I would not ever eat more than 1 slice because I didn't want to feel ill. I'd rather feel satisfied than sick. That's where the problem started. Later, the problem continued when I woke up one day and received some disappointing news. Disturbed, I ate a small amount of cereal and a granola bar, left early for work, and purposefully decided I would skip lunch. For some reason, since my emotions were out of sorts and things were out of control, I thought starving for a meal would help me feel better. I couldn't control my bad morning, but I could control what I ate, right? In addition, I would have accomplished a hard task. It's not like it's enjoyable to skip a meal, as I never enjoy not eating when I know I probably should. But I assumed that later I would feel good about skipping lunch because I wouldn't need to worry about any weight gain. Sure, as I decided this, I knew I had decided to do the wrong thing. Starving the body is obviously not a physically healthy choice, as our body needs nutrients. It's also not an emotionally healthy choice, as our physical state influences our emotions. Not to mention, I was allowing myself to slip into some unhealthy habits that I'm still working on. Focusing on food too much, worrying about weight too much, living for my appearance, and not living for myself. Well, I skipped lunch and the day only got harder. I kept getting more and more tired, and I came to the conclusion I had really made a mistake. I started to feel the physical toll and regretted my choice, so I forgave myself and did my best to move forward. For days, I had been craving pizza, and this particular day, I also had a coupon to get some. My husband and I ordered the pizza, and I couldn't help but smile at that delicious circular slab of goodness. I felt spent and couldn't wait to get dinner into my mouth. I did remember my previous commitment of only eating one slice, so I took only one. While my husband and I watched a movie, I quickly finished my first slice, listened to my stomach, and felt that I was still reasonably hungry. We still needed to go grocery shopping and didn't have much else to eat, so I just grabbed another slice. I didn't eat it quite as quick as the previous one, but when I had finished, I grabbed and ate another slice with little to no forethought for if I still felt hungry. When I finished that third slice, I felt fairly full. I almost felt overfull, but luckily had no aching in my stomach. 3 slices is a lot, but it's not horrible, I reassured myself. 2 hours later, the movie finished, and even though I still felt on the brink of being overfull, I couldn't get rid of the taste of the pizza from my mind. I ate my fourth and final slice, saving only one slice for leftovers. After this happened, I realized why I ate twice as much as usual. I had skipped a meal. That realization usually doesn't comfort me much. Overeating typically consumes my thoughts and ruins my self-confidence. I especially feel worse if I analyze how my mistake will affect my weight and body shape, and I'll frequently force myself to do a last-minute workout to try and make up the difference. But this time, I didn't do any of that. Yeah, I felt sick to my stomach, and that wasn't fun, but I understood why I did what I did. I was hungry because of my real mistake, unnecessarily starving myself. So I overcompensated. And you know what? That happens. I shouldn't worry or punish or hate myself for a small slip up. If I do, I'll just leave myself feeling weaker than before, and I'll handle future problems even more poorly. Rather, I knew that in these moments I needed to love myself, forgive myself, and accept that my body might have needed the food. In the future, I can feel reassured that this will help remind me to not skip meals and to listen to my body. Maybe it will only need one slice of pizza, or maybe it will need 3. Regardless, it will let me know if I'm hungry or not. I may not have a perfect handle on things, but these little changes here and there are all I need. Now, I know many people deal with this issue. Actually, way more people deal with it than I ever imagined. It seems nearly every girl I talk to has dealt with this, and who knows how many men struggle with variations of this attitude. We all need various forms of help, and we all might have to conquer this issue in various ways. Whatever assistance might apply to your situation, don't forget one key to this and to many issues. Be kind to yourself. Love yourself. That means forgive your mistakes and encourage yourself to move forward in ways that will improve your well-being. If you feel you can't go forward, reach out to someone who can help pull you along. Friend, family member, counselor, etc. Letting some of the people closest to me know about my struggle has improved my situation tremendously. It's helped. Lastly, know that God loves you, that your body doesn't define you, not to Him, not to me, not to many people. You are you because of how you treat others and because of the wonderful traits you carry. I hope to address stuff like this in the future, but for now, work on loving yourself and remembering that you're worthy of being treated well. Things will get better, and at times they may get a little worse, but they will always get more better than anything when we treat ourselves and others with this kindness. Love, Mandy. Wow, yay! I actually haven't talked a lot about body image stuff or some of the things I've done to help myself improve my body image, which has improved, like, whoa, tremendously. I know I'm just 24, turning 25, but recently I've especially just been way more stable with that. So if you guys would be interested in hearing more of that, you can comment down below, send me a message on my contact, on my blog page, blog website, blog period mark, and just DM me on Instagram, whatever. Let me know. I'm taking feedback. I just want to help you guys however I can. It's true, this stuff is hard, but really the things people remember aren't about how you treat them, who you are, not how you look. I really do care for you guys. I really hope you're doing well, and I'll see you next time.